we had a good time. So thanks, Mark. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, everybody, for putting this together. Let me share my screen. Alrighty then. So, everybody seeing it okay? Not yet? How about now? Yes? Good? Okay. All right, cool. Well, good. I didn't know it was going to move that over here, so now I'm looking away, but that's okay. We will look off the camera for now. I appreciate Mark. I appreciate everything you do, and I've been in and out for the last 2 days, the better part of the last 2 days, trying to catch and absorb as much as possible. I did catch quite a bit of Molly's presentation, some of Jordash's. I did see some of Jonathan's this morning, and then pretty much all of Rob's, and some of Adrian's presentation. So I feel like I tried to do a little bit to incorporate some of that. And actually, my very last slide of the day, I'm paying homage to something Molly said on her presentation yesterday, which was make if you're having fun, you can make money, or make money having fun. Just have fun and you'll make money. I think that was the gist of it. So I'll save it for the last screen, but I worked on something last night that was pretty fun, and it'll be a good way to end today. But anyway, I'm going to talk about, everybody's been talking a lot about big ideas, big things, like processes and systems and lots of things. And I wanted to go the other way. I didn't want to talk big because we all play with tools and we all learn cool things. And I'm building AI tools that are like custom GPTs in a couple of programs right now, FormWise and Pickaxe. I wanted to really dive into a tool that I've found to be the most useful tool to me as a business owner and somebody who gives lots of presentations. I wanted to show you a tool today. Many of you are probably familiar with it, maybe even used it. It's called Gamma. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But to me, it's very useful because it's kind of like having the best of Google Docs or slides, but in an AI fashion that is just light years ahead. And maybe, some other platforms are catching up. I know that Office 365 has the Copilot has a presentation builder, and I know that Google with Slides, they're incorporating more Gemini to it. But I really want to talk about something that we always have to do. This is actually my second presentation this week, and I have another one next week. We all need slide decks, and so yeah, that's what we're going to talk about for the next 45 minutes. But I want to talk about how you can do them quickly using Gamma. And if I can get through most of the slides in the next 15 minutes, I will build we'll build out of Gamma. We'll build a presentation for somebody in the room. So right now, while I'm blabbering and going through the first couple slides, somebody think of something you might like to make like a short presentation on, 10, 15 minute, maybe 20-minute presentation, maybe eight to 10 slides. Be thinking about a topic that you would love to have a slide deck on. I'll build it for you and give it to you today. All right, in less than 45 minutes. So now I'm presenting using Gamma today as well, and I'm on the wrong screen. So let's see if this works. There we go. Artificial intelligence and generative AI may be the most important technology of any lifetime. Any lifetime. Like the internet was cool, right? Which feels like a lifetime ago. Just computing was pretty big. Automotive, pretty like the technology that goes into auto. You get the point. This is like big stuff. And if the last 2 days haven't proven that to you, I'm sure the rest of today and tomorrow better hammer it home. Mark Benioff, CEO of Salesforce, said this, and I agree with him. I think this is absolutely the most important technology, and there's so many different ways that it can go. But first, if you guys don't know who I am, Mark did a little bit of a great intro for me. This is an AI image of me, but it looks pretty good, right? I mean, Secta AI, pretty good tool. I never took that picture. I've been in web technology stuff for almost 30 years. I'm not quite that old. It's been 29 years. And I started when I was 3. Just kidding, I wish. And I built my first HTML page in 1997, and it's been off to the races ever since, doing lots of things in marketing and sales and entrepreneurship and tech. I started my digital marketing agency as a mobile app company back in 2012. JVI Mobile is the name of my company. We no longer do mobile apps, but um, that got us our start. And then people started asking us about other things. So in 2016, thanks to my good friends at Digital Marketer, I became a CDMP, which was a certification, a complete certification. It was long. It took 4 months to go through that certification in 2016. And then I followed that up by eventually becoming a certified partner with Digital Marketer, which I'm not anymore because one of the new things I do is work with Mark for AI Branding Academy. I'm a partner with him and my friend Jeff Hunter's program as well. And that's really what led to the AI solutions and branding consultancy in the last couple of years. Also, if anybody is on alignable.com, connect with me. I happen to be the Alignable ambassador of the Triad, which is my area, but I really like Alignable. If you guys have been like, oh, I tried that 3 years ago and I didn't get it and I left, come back. It's actually quite good. I think I like it better than LinkedIn, a lot better than LinkedIn. I meet more people. I give more referrals. Um, as far as some stuff that I like, skiing, which I don't get to do much. I live in North Carolina. Playing golf, I don't get to do much, which is ridiculous because I live in North Carolina. Playing the ukulele, and as Mark knows, one of our favorite things is drinking kava. So I have my cup of kava here. It is not the CAVA fast food chain that you see on the side of the road. Kava is a rooty drink from the South Pacific Islands. There are kava bars around the country, and Mark and I both share a an affinity for drinking kava. I don't know the word I'm looking for there. We like it. We like it. I have a beautiful wife at home and daughter and fur baby. And as a matter of fact, no slide deck would be complete if I didn't put the obligatory pic of Mackenzie in the slide deck. So there she is. There's my 9-year-old. We actually fostered her from the time she was 13 months old until we adopted her at 2. She's now 9. And while I am wrapped around every finger of hers, she is the biggest pain in my ass. I said that on the recording, and I will gladly play that back to her when she's older. I love this child more than just about anything in life. But yeah, kids are tough, and girls especially. Oof. But nothing like being a girl dad. I promise. All right. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you're with me. If you just love making presentations, like you love opening up PowerPoint, you get so excited. I hope this is crickets. If you guys really love it, I would love to see. How many people just love presentation building? All right, good. So Steve Little, is that a 30, meaning like 30x? Some people like it, dirty pleasure. I saw Jen Frost said one. She loves it. So she loves presentations. Okay, there's one in every group. This is the second time this week I did a presentation on Gamma this week, and I don't work for Gamma. I don't get paid by Gamma, and even if you use my affiliate link, they don't pay you. It's like they give me credits, but I'm on an unlimited plan, so I have no financial interest in sharing Gamma. But it's good that you do. Like, oh, and Matt does them for other people. Cool, right, good. So this is easy then. Well, the problem is, and I know I'm sharing the meeting, I was trying to do that. The problem is just I've opened PowerPoint for many, many years, and I got a blank screen, and I need to figure out what I'm going to put on it. Right now, AI has helped even with that. Like I could figure out what to put on it. Um, but just creating that content is a struggle, and AI has made it so much easier. And then I'm not by trade. I've done a lot of graphic design, but by trade, I am not the world's greatest graphic designer. I think Matt Olson. I think Matt, you are a graphic designer, I believe, and web design and graphic design. Yeah, that's not really me. I know enough. I'm a Photoshop guy, not an Illustrator guy. That should tell a graphic designer everything they need to know about me. Um, but it's hard to brand and colorize and get things the right way. And that's just kind of been the historical challenges with building presentations. And now I'm back on the other screen. There we go. And I found Gamma last summer, and it has been refreshing and a game changer, and really has helped me eliminate all of the manual stuff. Now it generates AI. So now what I've been doing, and what I'm going to talk about the rest of my time here, is how we've actually created a custom prompt that helps us build our gammas so that we can get it exactly the way we want. Because you could go into Gamma, you can create a presentation in Gamma with a one-line prompt. But it's going to be like going into ChatGPT, as mentioned many times today, and being like, I just put in a prompt, garbage in, garbage out. I mean, it's not garbage, but it's not going to be what you want. You're going to spend a lot of time editing it. So, but Gamma does a really good job of getting you 70% of the way there. All right. So Gamma does four things really, really well. First of all, it generates content better than, I mean, just as good as any other GPT platform, but it does it in the confines of slides, right? You can also use it for documents and some other things. I'm going to talk about one other one here in a second. But there's some other mediums that you can use. It's really good at just saying this is the theme, right? And you can customize your themes, customize your colors, customize your brands for your audience, and it creates AI images. Now, one of the things I love about Gamma is I have access to Flux, ideogram, um, I can't, they're all slipping my mind now, but all of like stable diffusion, all these different models, image models are available in Gamma, and I'm not using credits. Like I'm on the $20 plan. I create as many images as I want as part of in my slide deck, and I get to really refine those prompts as well. And I have a magic prompt that everybody will be able to get today as well for creating photographic images with like just perfection every time. But I also mentioned it creates other things other than presentations. Social media posts is now something you can create, and then docs, website layouts, all within Gamma. So it's not just presentations. Although if I said to Gamma, pick a lane and stay in your lane, bro, it would be presentations. Fair, but it's still really good at doing other things. All right. Why AI? I'm going to fly through this slide because every other presenter has said this, right? It frees up our time. It's going to do a better job than we could do at being engaging, and the results are going to be a lot better because now we have like the world's best copywriters, the world's best image creators, the world's best prompt engineers, the world's best human resources teams, right? All by using AI. So efficiency, engagement, and impact don't need to spend a whole lot of time talking about those things. We all should know that. All right. Anybody in here a solopreneur? Like don't have a team? Any ones in the chat if it's just you and you are a solopreneur. If you have, okay, here we go. Some ones. There we go. A couple of solopreneurs here. Great. Well, that's even better because if you have a whole team, then you're paying employees. I have a few people on my team. They're all contractors. And I still pay them, but now we're like, hey, do it through AI, save time. It saves me money. Granted, they don't get paid as much, but they're able to do more, which in turn makes us more, which in turn means I can pay them more. You see how that cycle works? Like, cut your hours back so that we can make more money so that I can then pay you more for your hours. Like, that's a nice cycle that if you want to be in if you're the business owner. But if you're by yourself, look, it's going to help you save time. It's going to make costs go way down. And obviously, if you can impress people and say, look how great I did without hiring all these people to do this, then you're really good. And you know what I like too is some of the images that it creates. Like, try going back 6 months and having an AI image actually get solopreneur presentation design correct on an AI image and come back and tell me what it did, but we can't go back in time. But you guys know that this would have been Russian hieroglyphics not that long ago. I think the lower one is, but you can't really see it. It's blurred. But the main part of it was good there. I joke when I'm talking about AI images all the time and getting text on them. And ideogram is still the best for that. I don't care what anybody says. So we use a 3-step process to do this. One, we built a custom tool. It's a custom GPT, but we didn't do it in ChatGPT. We built a custom tool that creates the presentation prompt. So it is a presentation building prompt. It's a prompt builder. We have that at studio.getjourneybuilder.com. You don't need to go there now. Please don't. I'll give you a QR code at the end that'll take you there and you can go look at it. And again, nothing really to sell here. So um, don't be afraid to go on any links. The worst thing I might do is email you on a bulk email. And if that's offensive, don't scan my QR code. I'm sorry. Um, but I wouldn't be a good marketer if I didn't do that. So we run this builder, this prompt builder. And I always say, if you guys want to learn how to write a really good prompt, don't go to books and courses. Just go to the AI tool you're using and say, create a prompt to do this thing that I want to do. Because the AI tools themselves might be the greatest prompt engineers in the history of the world if you can just ask it to be a prompt engineer for a minute. Then you're going to copy what it outputs, this prompt builder, the output from the prompt builder. You're going to copy it right into Gamma. I'll show you guys in a second. And it will transform it into a presentation with all the specs you want. And then all you have to do, and by the way, that part of it takes like 2 minutes, maybe 3. And then you can edit and refine. I'm going to build a presentation. It may not be perfect. This presentation that I'm showing you guys today took me more than 10 minutes to build. I will be honest. But it was really about an hour, right? It did everything I wanted it to do. And then you just edit and refine your slides and make it yours, and then you can tweak, and then you probably over tweak it, and then it won't look very good. But anyway, let the tools do the work. All right, ready, set, go. I told you guys at the beginning, be thinking about a topic so that I can show you the exact process, and then I'll give you the tools to do it. So in the chat, who's got a topic they want to create a slide deck for right now? Put it in the chat. Taking the first one. Oh, your top. Oh, Jen, you put one in, you said? Is it up there? It's in there? Okay, I'm going back, looking for it. What is it? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Let me go back to the bottom. Can you just put it in again? Rob, I'm not. Oh, you missed it, Rob.
Actually, I'll just read it to you because it's kind of a little bit long. It says, let's talk about how we can come together in the community to create space to learn innovative strategies about health and wellness so that we can address the mental health needs of children and family in crisis.
Oh, good one.
10X business coaches can find solutions to big problems for the community.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my presentation magic prompt builder for Gamma. We're going to go through this, okay? And you stay off mute, Mark, keep her off mute. And Jen, you're going to help guide me through this process, but we're going to build your slide deck. So we are ready to get started, right? So I'm going to say yes here. You see all my other ones? Yes, yes. I was testing it.
Love it. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. All right. And I hope it either A, makes you lots of money, or B, it brings the people together the way you want them to. So give me that main presentation topic theme again, and just understand that I type kind of slow. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. I mean, we don't have to write all of it, but
Okay.
let's just say, how can we come together in the community to create space to learn innovative strategies about health and wellness?
Wait, slow down. To create space.
And create space to learn innovative strategies about health and wellness, addressing the mental health needs of children and families.
I'll be right back. I gotta go shake out my hands for a little bit there.
I'll type next time.
Your pacing was really good, though. Felt like I was able to kind of keep up there. So there we go. Okay, so that's the main theme and topic of the presentation. So we're gonna go with that.
And it's actually something I'm working on right now, an actual space. So I'm curious. I'm wanting to talk about it, and it seems like this is what you're saying. Like, let's get some 15-minute presentations going.
Yeah, I love it. I do. I mean, we're constantly doing presentations. Like I go to a networking group, and every Monday, like somebody's the 15-minute presenter, and they use tech. So I'm like, here, I'll show you guys how to do this for us. Anyway, all right. So now, who's your target audience? Who's that avatar for this?
So this is going to be who we're targeting as investors that want to help in the community. So that's that 10x business coach that's putting 60% of his profit back into his business. But can we take a minute to put it back into creating some solutions for people in need?
Okay. Investing into solutions for people in need. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm doing so good on time. I'm so proud of myself because I digress. I'm like, I got 20 minutes left. All right. So, all right, how long? You want 15-minute presentation?
Yeah, I think
Roughly
that's
15
great.
minutes good? Yeah.
15 minutes of fame.
There you go. 15 minutes of fame. Thanks, Mark. I like the vote of confidence. Remember the comedian Mitch Hedberg? He said like Yo Play yogurt. They used to put like things under the lid and it's like way to go. And he's like a message of inspiration from your friends at Yo Play. And this is funny. So it made me think of that when you said that. All right. So give me a color that you like. Do you have a brand color? Do you like a particular color?
Yes, we have a couple, but let's go with a Mediterranean blue.
Now, so I've noticed, and maybe this is something in the development, that sometimes because Gamma has their themes a little bit separate from the like they have their own theme builder, that sometimes the colors don't always get it right, but I'm still working at that. I don't know if like the prompt always takes that into consideration, but we do tell it in the prompt builder, you'll see.
This is so cool.
Mediterranean blue will convey trust and professionalism. All right. And then do you have an accent color or a second color that you use?
So the second color is going to be it's going to be that green, kind of a sagey green.
Okay. By the way, I've also done it with hex codes as well. I've put that in there, but I think I've found that it works a little bit better when you actually just describe the colors. So
Okay.
just FYI. Um, and if it comes out red and purple, we're just going to change the theme to sage green and Mediterranean blue and be on with our life because it takes about a minute to do that too. All right. A calming professional palette that suggests growth and healing. Well, that's good. That's exactly what you're looking for. You got good colors.
I'm
Um,
on track.
Mark, by the way, since you're watching, if you look to the left, you see the one that says content strategy. Yes, that is the one you just posted, and I created it into a tool last night, like the analyzer, the content strategy analyzer. So anyway, sorry. All
Nice.
right,
Hey,
core
can I ask a quick
message.
question? Can
Sure,
we
go ahead.
add one more color to it? Is that possible?
Um,
Just to see what it means?
we would do it. Okay, let's
No,
try.
no, no,
Well,
that's okay. I'll do it later with I'll figure I'm gonna get the software so you can show
okay.
me how to do this later. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Gamma's great, and I think up to 8 slides, I think you can get a free account and play with it for 8 slides.
Cool.
And a 15-minute presentation should be good. So you don't even have to spend the $20 a month. I think you can do it on a free account.
Awesome.
All right. So the main takeaway that you want the investors to leave with, kind of that core message. Can you describe it in one sentence?
Um, let's see. The ask, it like the ask
Yeah,
or
pretty
core
well,
message?
yeah, the core message would also be the ask. You want them to the takeaway that they're going to get.
Okay, so I would just say join us in creating intentional spaces where meaningful connections thrive and impact the community.
You said meaningful conversations thrive.
Meaningful connections or conversation,
Connections.
because they are conversations, thrive to meet the needs of the community.
I have a second prompt builder. I don't have a tool for it, but you guys will be able to see that too, which is a little bit more in depth as far as like one is an informational, the other is more of a sales presentation because I think those are the two presentations we do often. I'm just letting this thing do its thing.
Look at that.
But the informational presentation is this one. But like I said, I do have one that will have a layout where it's more like the big call to action and the benefits and the testimonials and all that. There's another one that'll be on the thing that you scan at the end.
Okay.
It's actually don't know why it's not showing up on this one. I put it in here as well, and I think if I refreshed my studio, it'd be there. But anyway, okay. So I'm going to,
This is incredible. Thank you so much. And
you
thank you,
got it.
Mark,
I'm going to copy.
and everyone else working on this team to make this happen today and over the past couple of
I
days.
agree. I'm going to copy everything that it just gave us, right? Which is the build out here. Now I'm going to open Gamma. All right. By the way, I'm using the Gamma. My slides are on the desktop version, but I can also work, and you'll see I use Gamma for quite a bit of slides as I play around. But I am going to create new AI. And now, when you create with AI in here, you have the option to generate from a one-line prompt. I talked about this before. What I just copied, I cannot paste into here. It's too long. And this, even though it's popular because it's easy and a lot of people, just type in a prompt and then they expect greatness to come out. It's not going to work. So what
Right?
I do is I paste it in from the text version and I can
Okay.
paste everything in from here.
Great.
Right. And now you see at the bottom too, I can create a presentation, I can create a web page, a document, or even social media. Now I was telling you. So you can actually create social content from this as well to support your presentation or a web page that you could drive people to support your content. Right. We're just going to use default. We're going to continue. It'll be interesting to see if the colors work, but I'm not so worried about that right now because again, a different theme editor. We're going to say 8 cards. You'll notice here that what it grabbed was all of the stuff that we want, but it also already knew who we're going to write for from that prompt and the tone that it should use. We're going to use AI images in our presentation. I'm going to put brief amount of text on each card instead of long, but you could go as detailed as you want. And I'm going to have it generate the actual text content. We're going to do this in 8 cards. I'm still doing this in real time. We're probably, take out me talking, we're probably 3 minutes into this, right? Out of the 10 minutes.
Incredible.
Okay, continue. This is where the colors, see the themes over here. So well, it looks like in the Mediterranean, the sage, oh, pretty good. If the sage,
Beautiful.
and yeah. So this
Stay
is the theme
tuned.
preview. Looks good?
It looks so cool. I love
All
it.
right. I'm going generate then. I'm keeping it. I'm going generate. Let's see what it gives us. Let's watch it
I
build our
love the
presentation.
colors.
And I'm just going to let it
Wow.
build.
Wow. I'm so glad I'm recording this.
Yeah.
Oh, look
And,
how beautiful that is.
and I'll scroll back up at the top here. Okay. So as I scroll up to the top, you're going to notice that all these spaces are being AI images are being generated. So they're coming in as well. So
Wow.
here's your opening slide. Obviously, I didn't create this, so we can actually you can also take off the last edited time, and you can even change who the display name is. But if you were creating it, you would. So I'm just going to delete me out of there so I can share this with you. Um, Talks about the growing mental health crisis. The solution is innovative community spaces, building a
Oh,
collaborative community, the timeline to build this, and you might want to elaborate a little bit on that. The impact, and you can mess with the charts and the numbers that just get built right in there. You can also add things like charts and additional elements if there's any other slides you want to change on the right-hand side.
so amazing.
If there's, it didn't pick up on the different, unless you called them tiers, but if you had 3 different investment levels or a partnership, you would show that here. And then contact us, schedule meeting, invest today is kind of the big call to action that you want them to leave with. And that is it. 8-step slide presentation in your colors from the prompt builder, and you are
Wow.
ready to go. And then all I
Love
need to
it.
do here is click on share,
Okay.
and it shares just like a Google Doc. So if I said, I want to give you edit access on this and copy the link and click done. And now if I come into our, oh, I gotta find the chat again. There we go. Chat. Where did I go? I think I hit it. Okay, there we go. And then I can paste it in here. Jen, there you go. It's in the chat.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. This was
You're
great.
welcome.
How How awesome.
Awesome. All right, cool. I love that. I'm glad it worked because, that's my big fear is that doing something like that live, you run the risk of it just blowing up in your face. I'm glad that worked for me.
You did
So,
well.
thank you. Now that we've got that obligatory part out, am I still in presentation mode? I am. Anybody have questions about that, by the way? I think it's to me, it's just pretty. I think showing again. Mark knows I'm a big fan of show AI, not tell AI. And I feel like if I didn't show it, you guys would have been like, oh, just another tool. But I really feel like Gamma is more than a tool. All right. So if you guys are ready to upgrade your presentations, thanks, everybody. You can go to studio. I'm gonna have a QR code. I think I still have it, unless let me see it. Did I take it out? No, I have it right there. So if you guys want to check out, we have our studio where you can go use that prompt builder. Um, we do have, you get 2 uses a month of the prompt builder for free. And if you wanted more uses than that, it's like $5 a month. And really not asking a big ask there, but I'm giving it to you for free. Plus, we have a website that has a bunch of our tools, our favorite AI tools, and we have a prompt. I don't know if you guys noticed it in the prompt builder. We have a perfect image creation prompt. So you add it to the end of what you want to create. Like, I want a old man walking down a busy city street on a crowded sidewalk, and then you paste in this magic prompt, and it will give you the perfect photograph every time. It uses like the best. I don't know. I'm not a photographer, but it gives you a lot of the specs that a photographer would be like, yes, that's going to produce good pictures, and that's what I got. So scan that code if you want, and check it out. We're building lots of tools now. We're also a white label high level reseller, and we're looking at doing custom build outs of high level for agency owners in the next few months as well. And then now I did tell you at the beginning that Molly on her presentation yesterday, and Mark, I'm going to finish probably a couple minutes early unless everybody has questions. I got about another minute or two, if that's cool. Or maybe somebody needs a pee break, and I'm going to give you your pee break, and then you'll remember me as like, thank God, the guy that let me get up from my chair for a few minutes.
Oh, we're going to a break after this, Jay. You could take
Oh,
your time.
good. All right, good. I'll just ramble for some time. Anyway, no, I'll give you a little bit longer break. Um, Molly said in her presentation yesterday that you should have fun and make money. If you're having fun, you can make money, right? So last night I was thinking about that, and I really feel like sometimes in my business I don't have as much fun as I should in business. I'm always thinking about, client fulfillment, agency work, working on the business, in the business, being there for my family. And I just don't take enough time to have fun. So I decided to go on Kling AI. If you guys haven't been to Kling AI, I had bookmarked it a while ago. But I wanted to have fun. And you know how some people do like a mic drop and they're on their way out? Well, this is going to be my mic drop as it takes me out of here. And I hope it doesn't delay too bad because, sharing videos over screen share, this could go bad too, but I hope you guys get the point. This was pretty fun.
You need to
I
share
won't make
your
you,
audio.
the audio is really not there, but anyway,
Oh, okay.
that's it. It's very, it's still playing in my ears though. It's not very good. It's not very much. Why is it still playing in my ears? There we go. Anyway,
The missing tab.
the missing
I know
tab.
how that goes.
Mark, thank you so much. Adrian, I don't know if he's still on here. The giraffe is representing Adrian right now. You guys and everybody who helped you put this together, I'm really grateful. Thank you for inviting me to come share a cool tool that I use pretty much every day. And I appreciate you so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Jay. That was fantastic. I think it's kind of funny because I'm very, I don't know, conservative when it comes to adopting tools where I'm like, am I going to use it that much? Like, is it worth the time to learn? I'm very like, I don't know, guarding my time, but that actually sounds like a really good one. And the fact, that somebody, and usually I'll go off for people I know because I'm like, if you use it every day, it must be pretty useful and pretty flexible. Because I do think there's like a range of AI tools where it's like it's too restrictive, and then you're like, I don't know if I want to use something that just makes me do their process. So I'm always looking for flexibility. But I also overthink almost everything. So that looks like a good tool. I'm gonna check it out.
All right, and before we do go, just so you know what I keep looking over at every 2 seconds now that I did that, there you go. I'm going to leave you with this visual right there. This is what's on my screen. So as you were talking, I kept looking to the right, and I keep getting grossed out. So I'm going to stop sharing again and leave you guys with that. And I thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jake.